As Chair of the Board of Trustees of Dove House, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Summer Memories 2021. This year the occasion is all the more memorable because so many have been separated from loved ones during the pandemic emergency. When their needs were greatest, we have had to distance ourselves from those dearest to us at the most difficult and painful time. We thank our clinical, family support team and all staff who look after our loved ones, their families and carers. Their kindness, care and compassion always proves exceptional. They continue to give of themselves despite the difficult working conditions of the pandemic and justifiable fears for their own and their families' health and safety. We are proud that close family visitors to the bedded unit have been welcomed as an essential part of patient well-being. Our staff have gone the extra mile to bring loved ones together, particularly if they have been separated in hospital or other care settings. The simple joy of fresh air in our beautiful gardens has given great pleasure to patients who have been shut away for many months. Our team ensured a poorly relatively young father who travelled some distance to benefit from our care was able to have his wife and both of his children with him at a time when visiting restrictions elsewhere kept the family apart. We even provided them with overnight accommodation. The trustees are very grateful that our bed numbers, although limited due to the situation, are very well utilised. However, we all look forward to sometime soon when we are allowed to operate at a more fuller capacity. Thank you to everyone who supported this year's Summer Memories appeal by donating in the names of those special people whose memory will always shine brightly in our hearts. Many of you have supported Dove House throughout the difficult months since last March, far beyond what we could have possibly expected. The trustees and I particularly thank you for your very generous contributions and donations in a period when our shops have been closed for more months than they were open, many fundraising events cancelled, great pressure on the lottery to maintain numbers and our nurseries to remain operational. It has proved a very difficult time for Dove House financially. However, the overwhelming support for Summer Memories, fundraising challenges, online events and the COVID emergency appeal has been tremendous. We are most grateful to many local businesses and individuals who have continued to support Dove House, notwithstanding the difficulties posed to their own circumstances. And despite social distancing, local schools and nurseries supported our Bunny Run appeal, which raised an amazing £25,000. Our fundraisers have been so innovative when traditional avenues for fundraising have been impossible. We thank everyone who works across our organisation in retail, the lottery, fundraising, the nurseries and in the central offices here at Chamberlain Roads. And without our fantastic army of volunteers, we could not do what we do. Whether staff have been furloughed or still working to maintain the general and COVID safety of all our staff and premises, we are so very grateful. My co-trustees and I started lockdown with great fears for the continued financial viability of our hospice and the services we provide. We have been inspired by the work of our executive leadership team and all staff to protect our operations. Combined with the financial support we have received from the Hull and East Riding community and government via National Health Service England and the local authorities, we have come through a daunting storm. I am pleased to tell you that Dove House emerges with great strength, hope and expectation for the expansion of our services in the future. I am myself just looking forward to being allowed to visit our bedded unit now the world seems a safer place. I think we are moving that way. Again, to everyone, whoever you are and whatever you do for Dove House Hospice, a heartfelt thank you. I have no doubt you will all join with me in thanking our individual giving fundraiser, Katie Wilkinson, and her organising team, our celebrant, Dr. Pam Medhurst, and everyone who has contributed to the wonderful contemplative and reflective readings, music, poetry, and thoughts. In conclusion, I send you the very best wishes from the Board of Trustees of our wonderful, inspiring Dove House Hospice. We will now go in the gardens to begin our summer memories. Thank you.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. Learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, 'cause no one will love you as you are. But won't let them break me down the dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a look, gonna drown them out. I am braved, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, oh, 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 oh. Another round of bullets hit my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let them ships sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for my son. Yeah, that's what we become. Won't let them bring me down the dust. I know that there's a place for us. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apology. This is me, oh. This is me, oh, 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 oh. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apology. This is me, oh. This is me.
Thank you to Leanne for that wonderful performance. Hello everyone. Thank you all for joining us for this Summer Memories service from Dove House Hospice. My name is Pam Medhurst, local celebrant. It's a huge honour and an absolute pleasure to be here again speaking to you. We join together today in heart, in spirit, and via the wonders of technology for this ceremony, in the hope that one day before too long, our ceremonies will once again be in person. We take some time here today to remember those no longer with us. We remember, we reflect, we grieve. We celebrate the lives they had. We are grateful that they were in our lives, but we allow ourselves to feel those feelings that we often hide away from others. The poet Rumi says that goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes. Because for those who love with their heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation. Writer Mitch Albom asks us to remember that death ends a life, not a relationship. And a quote from the book, we all know how this ends. You aren't here anymore, but I am, and love you just as deeply as when you breathed. In amongst the messiness that grief can be, remember the love you feel for and felt from your special loved one. Your wife, your husband, your dad, your mum, your daughter, your son, your partner, your friend. Grief is hard work. Grief is emotional, it is physical, it is spiritual. As a society, we tend not to be very good at supporting it, at being with it. When we are grieving, we need to know it's okay to do whatever it is we need to do until we don't need to do it anymore. We hope that by offering you this ceremony of summer memories, we give you a place where you know it is okay to do whatever it is you need to do. And that we are here to support you. And we are sending you love. Some may tell you that a funeral ceremony, that marker, or a ceremony such as this helps you to move on. However, to move on may suggest putting something behind you, forgetting about it, and never looking back. To go on, though, is to carry it forward with you and never forget. By gathering here today and showing and sharing love, we are supporting each other to go on. As you remember and reflect on your relationship, listen to the words of the songs and the poems to see which ones speak to you. One of the lines in The Lady Who Came In From the Sun is that you are very lucky to have known them. Now, Katie talks about a special person in her life, but you are thinking about that person in yours. Maybe you were never going to write a book about them, but they were and still are very special to you. And you are very lucky to have known them. In what way were they special to you? Remember and celebrate those things. The big things and the little things. And the little things that we now realise were actually the big things. Your person may have lit up the room whenever they came in, or they may have been hard work in some way and on some days. They may have been a little ray of sunshine, or a grouchy so-and-so. They may have lived a truly selfless life and given to others in many ways, or they may have been a little bit or even a lot mean. It doesn't matter what the world knew about them or what others thought about them. What did you know about them? What do you miss about them? What do you love about them that makes you smile when you remember it? Maybe it's a line from the song This Is Me that encourages you to go on. I am brave, I am bruised, because grief certainly makes you feel very bruised. But I am brave. Even if you're not feeling it so much at the moment, belting it out along with Leanne, even if you don't quite have her amazing voice, may make you feel a little braver, a little stronger. Maybe it's the true colours that shine through for you. What were their true colours? And what are yours? Are they hiding just now? Is it time to let them shine again? Maybe it's a line from one of the poems that will speak to you. From Sam's poem, Are You There? The words, our hearts ache, our bodies hurt. You are not here, but you are everywhere. About her husband is so poignant. Maybe you feel the same way. Knowing that you share those feelings may help. Maybe you'll notice more of a feeling while you're watching and listening. What is that feeling? Sometimes we are so busy, we don't give ourselves time to listen in to how we are feeling, and so then ignore what is going on internally. And this is never good for our mental well-being. It is not so much the grief itself that can cause us so much damage. It's the things we do to actively avoid feeling it. Allow those feelings to be here just now. In the songs and the poems we will share today, there is a message of hope, and we hope you will feel that. Don't remember me with sadness. Don't remember me with tears. Remember all the laughter we've shared throughout the years. Your special person, whoever they were to you, would not want you to feel so sad that you cannot go on. I will finish with another quote from a man who lost his sister when she was just 21. Grief is like glitter. No matter how much you try to tidy it up, you're never going to get rid of all of it. You're always going to find bits of it somewhere. I think if we know this about grief, we know it will always be there. It changes us. It forms our new self. But if we stop running from it, stop hiding away from it, and let it be, that in itself may help us to go on. We need to allow for the space to talk and listen to the stories, the memories, and to feel those feelings.
Are you there? Your dressing gown, still hanging next to mine, draws me in like a magnet, despite the pain of knowing. I bury my head in the folds, desperate to smell you, wondering, are you there? The bed, one side a gaping chasm. I reach my hand and feel for you. Are you there? Your toothbrush greets me each morning, a painful pinch every time, but I can't seem to remove it. The razor that travelled the contours of your face catches my eye. The face that one day I remember in every exquisite detail, but in the next breath is a panic-stricken blur. The bottle of aftershave poses a most potent threat. To smell you is to feel you, because surely you will be there. Your Hello Handsome mug is the only cup I see in the cupboard. It snags at my heart. Your coat hanging on the hook, like us, can't believe it won't be filled. Your muddy trainers wait patiently at the door. Surely you're there. Under the pile of Christmas chocolate, I find the last bar you bought. I buckle. You're still there. Wine on the rack, now untouchable, carefully chosen, never to be tasted. Headphones next to your beloved record player, silently scream to us, discordant sound. Are you there? The settee, your favourite spot, empty, yet so full. I reach my hand into the space, just in case you are there. The photos of you are a comfort and a dagger. Sometimes we can look, feel and chat, but sometimes we look and wonder in agony. Are you there? Post comes through the door addressed to you. No matter what we do, they still think you are there. Signs of spring are emerging. The bench beckons, our coffee catch-up spot. Occasional sprinkles of winter sunshine, but the space it leaves looks too hard to bear. Our hearts ache, our bodies hurt. You are not here, but you are everywhere.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside you can make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy. Can remember when I last saw you laughing. If this one makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. If this one makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there. And I'll see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors. True colors are shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
The poem is called Remember Me. Don't remember me with sadness. Don't remember me with tears. Remember all the laughter we've shared throughout the years. Now I am contented that my life it was worthwhile, knowing that I passed along the way, I made somebody smile. when you are walking down the street and you've got me on your mind. I'm walking in your footsteps, only half a step behind. So please don't be unhappy just because I'm out of sight. Remember that I'm with you every morning, noon and night.
Thank you to Serena for that lovely performance, and to Sam and Helen for their poems. We now take a moment of reflection while you think about your loved ones, and we see the release of the doves. Thank you, Rachel, for your performance of I'll Be Seeing You. And now we welcome Katie Hopper, who will be reading from her book, The Lady Who Came from the Sun, and accompanied by her daughter, Elsie.
The lady who came from the sun.
All you can take with you is that which you've given away. It's a wonderful life. For Nanny.
For Nanny.
Okay. One day, many years ago, it was noticed that the world seemed sad. The sun tried with all its might to shine brighter, but sadly, it was to no avail. After much deliberation, the Sun King decided he would send down his purest, shiniest beams of love to walk among the people, in the hope of making things better. Have you ever met someone who made your heart warm simply by being by your side? Someone who silently demonstrated that you absolutely deserve to be happy for the best part of every single day. Someone who inspired you to be a better person, to unknowingly dream to be more like them, because the most important thing in the world is to sprinkle seeds of love and watch them grow. Someone who painted your life yellow and asked for nothing in return. Then the chances are they were a love beam sent directly from the sun, and you are very lucky to have known them. There was once a very special lady whose kindness changed the world. She had sparkly eyes which danced above her gentle, modest smile. She radiated warmth and an invisible yellow light. Days rolled by, witnessing her unfathomable extensions of love and generosity to all those who crossed her path. A son or daughter needed a gentle reminder that they were most certainly capable of fighting for a personal cause. She would call for a chat, throwing in life-lightening stories about mistakes she had made during recent knitting exploits and other such things. Oops. A friend needed a touch of sunshine casting upon their day, for no reason except that life can sometimes feel gloomy. She would knock on the door, armed with beautiful flowers and a comforting embrace, ears ready to listen. Oops. A grandchild expressed a hint of restlessness during a visit. She would scoop them up and take them on a magical journey, effortlessly teaching them about the beauty of life, always there to be found if you looked hard enough. They may have only ventured as far as the park across the road, or even to a den made from blankets in the corner of the living room. But the pure joy from each beautiful encounter would be sure to fill the child's heart and remain there forever. There was very little consideration for herself as the lady danced around her small part of the world, casting love. And she had the most fabulous ability to laugh at herself, because it is possibly impossible to take oneself so seriously when there are so many others to consider. Her yellow soul was a powerful magnet, which had become a sun in its own right, shining fiercely and incessantly. One day, the lady gazed around at those who had been closest to her on her journey, and she smiled. A tear of contentment and loving pride spilled out from the corner of an eye, and she realized it was time for her to leave. The world appeared to have forgotten how to smile again. It seemed slightly more dreary, a little less hopeful, and there was a noticeable emptiness. But it didn't take long for the people whose lives she had graced to realize
she had never really left. Keep the light shining.
Okay.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, as long as they'll be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of, dream a little dream of, dream a little dream of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I dream a little dream of me.
Thank you, Christian. We come to our final reading, Butterfly Kisses, read by Janet Dean.
Butterfly kisses. Don't cry for me, please don't be sad. Hold on to the memories of the times we both had. Don't dwell on dark thoughts, hold tight to your wishes, sending you hugs and butterfly kisses. I walk beside you, I am there all day long. I am right here, but you think I am gone. You don't see me, but I can see you. Whatever the problems, I will help you to get through. I am the wind in your hair and the sand in your toes, butterfly kisses that you feel on your nose. I am with you at sunrise and in sunset, but you can't see me is my one regret. I sit right beside you when you are sad, as you look through the photos of the times we both had. I watch you sleeping, I hold you so tight. Before I go, I kiss you goodnight. I watch over you from above. Forever you will be my one true love. Hold on to your dreams and all your wishes, sending you hugs and butterfly kisses.
The last year has undoubtedly been one of the toughest we have ever faced as a hospice, and we know that this resonates with how it has felt for everybody. As a family support team, we have continued to work throughout the pandemic and have had to make lots of adaptations and adjustments to how we have worked in order to support the hospice and our families in the best way that we can.
This has included working as ward clerks in the inpatient unit here to support the doctors, care assistants and nursing staff in keeping everything running smoothly. As it became clear that we were not facing a short-term situation, we began to look at ways to continue to support our patients and families through telephone appointments, virtual appointments and seeing people face-to-face at the hospice wearing PPE. We feel we've achieved a great deal in this time and have been able to offer a vital service to patients and their families when so many other services haven't been available. We were so grateful for the continued support of the local community throughout this time, without which we could not offer this support to people, and we know it means so much to them and is such a lifeline to so many. As we are sure you all feel, we are now hopefully beginning to see the rays of light at the end of a very gloomy road. And we are very much looking forward to being able to offer our support to more people who need it.
Hello, my name's Joanne Gillespie. I'm one of the senior sisters at Dove House Hospice on the inpatient unit. I just want to say a really massive thank you for supporting us, for doing Summer Memories. Summer Memories is something that we do every year, and it's to remember all the loved ones that we have lost, and I know it's really, really important to a lot of people out of there.
Hi, my name's Sue Fisher and I work alongside Jo on the inpatient unit. I'm also a senior sister at the hospice. I think this past year has been an absolute challenge for us all on the unit, but I think the one thing I'm most proud about is the fact that we've kept visiting going and we've let our families and loved ones visit our patients. We've worked together as a big team. Everybody's been doing things out of their comfort zone, but I think the passion and the pride for working here at the hospice has shone throughout the past year. So once again, just thank you for supporting us and take care.
Thank you.
Welcome back. We hope you have appreciated your memory ribbons. We hope you will watch for those flowers to grow and talk to and about your loved ones as they do. We hope you continue to share your stories with us and with your family and friends. We hope you know that you are loved. And from our hearts and souls, we send you hugs and butterfly kisses. Thank you.
I feel like a winter breeze. Feel it rushing inside my bones, taking a hold of me. And I want to let it go. To breathe in the tide. It comes and goes in waves of blue, crashing side to side. And I know we can all be blind sometimes. Staring ahead, eyes fixed on the finish line. To look into the night and see a shooting star.